back by unpopular demand. It's this decade's Big Brother Bile. Now, we thought it was the shittest season ever, but apparently some people think otherwise. People have been clamouring for the podcast. To name a few, we got Cool Arif, Alexander Robertson, Daffy Newport, and also Firefly. And I think also our other 3 listeners have been demanding a podcast.
Holla!
So here we are to unpack the best season ever, apparently, of Big Brother UK. I'm James.
I'm Lindsay.
And here we are.
Welcome to Big Brother Bile. We're in the... Is it the penultimate week or the final week?
I don't know, and do you know what? The housemates don't know either.
It finishes on next Tuesday or something, so...
See you next Tuesday, that says
it
all.
It's not the first time I've heard that today, I don't think. But it finishes next Tuesday. This is basically our...
It finishes on a Tuesday.
I know, exactly. It's a shit day to finish on. This is our penultimate, not penultimate, probably ultimate Big Brother UK podcast. And here we go. And we've got like quite a lot to cover. So are you ready?
All right. So first of all...
So the main bulk of it is Annihilation Week. But we've got a couple of little things to discuss before that.
Oh yeah, fam.
Okay. Nottingham, bruv. So, Ryan and Hughie. Oh, Ryan, rest in peace. Actually, we've seen quite a lot of fallen housemates since our last pod. Charlie, Chelsea, Lateysha, Ryan. That's quite a lot, isn't it, in 1 week? Mind you, it was Annihilation Week. So.
That's the whole point of it. There were too many numbers.
Yeah.
And the show's coming to an end. So, what are you going to do?
Well, first...
Which is better, Armageddon or Annihilation?
It's basically this. What actually happened in Armageddon? They brought in Bianca, Pointless Pab, in Armageddon Week.
And they threw a mattress on the floor in the
it?
garden.
Did anyone actually leave? Or
I don't know. I can't remember.
Oh, didn't Winston go that week? Because Winston was in there when Bianca came in, and then I think he got evicted, like in a shock thing.
Do you know what? I was thinking about Winston the other day. Winston is a legacy housemate.
Inspector Winston to you. Look, we've got enough to talk about with what we've missed without fucking dwelling on that old shit.
Fucking get on with it then.
Okay, so Ryan and Hughie were tasked with throwing a pool party.
Right, now I have no recollection of this whatsoever, and even when you explained it to me, it still sounded shit. Was it shit?
No, it was good. First, Ryan and Hughie been put together in the diary room is nice, and they had to basically swap housemates for items that they wanted for the pool party.
So they were
Train's loud.
They were put. It is now. They were put in an impossible situation where they had to make decisions about who to pick, who to leave out.
Yeah, like what would you want at a pool party? Like Laura or a Lilo? It's like a tough choice. Or Alex or ice cream. Like, come on now, think about it.
I mean, really, I'd want Jason's neck and Andy's hands ringing, and that's about it.
So it was good. They like swapped people for the pool party, but then they told everyone they were all invited, and then they were all sat on the couches waiting to go out, and then they're like, "Oh, sorry, you and you ain't invited." It like it was quite funny.
But it caused a massive ruckus.
Yeah, of course. And then Jason's like, "Oh, I don't understand it. So you could have had Evelyn at the pool party if you didn't swap her for ice cream." Like, yeah, mate, we decided to go for ice cream over Evelyn. And
but the thing is, the housemates took it really badly, the ones that got left out.
Yeah, Alex took... That was the start of Alex's bad week. It just went on from there. He was like proper fuming.
But hang on, you say Alex's bad week. Can you think of Alex's good week?
No, but I can think of weeks where he just didn't speak, and that was a good week in my opinion. And then
let's do an Alex section later.
Oh, I've got an Alex section later, don't worry. And then Andy was like, "Look, you've just chosen your friends. Just admit it. Your reasoning doesn't add up." I was like, yeah, we have just chosen our friends. Whatever.
No, but the reasoning did add up because Big Brother sold it to them in one way and said, you know, like, who will you choose? And they did struggle to come to decisions on it.
Not that
much. I think they did. And then the fallout was actually worse. It's almost worse than face-to-face nominations. Do you know what I mean?
And then Hughie said to Andy, "Bullshit, you're a liar and a troublemaker." So he is. Don't hedge around things. I'm sick of him. That's fair enough, isn't it?
Was that a Hughie impression?
It was. Fuck off. I can't do Hughie no more. I've lost the ability.
Ah.
Well, while. Let's see if you can do Ryan later.
Oh, yeah.
So then,
I love Ryan.
Yes, then Alex went... Oh, hold on. Chelsea was still there then. He went, pool party? Fuck it. I don't give a shit. The weather's crap anyway. That's good, isn't it? And then... hold on. And then...
Here we go.
This is page 1 of 25. No, it's not.
Right. Fuck, it's like War and Peace.
Oh, yeah. So Alex went to the diary room. He said, if you're strong and you choose not to let things get to you, if you put on a brave face, you get treated badly.
That accent is not... It's not okay.
Alright, wait till you do an accent. I'm going to take this out of you for it, alright?
Alright.
And then the other task, because I've mixed the sort of continuity orders.
You go from housemate to housemate mixing?
I'm like Big Brother, like with the salad cream, I'm like mixing it up.
Oh, like Ben and the mayonnaise.
Exactly. So the next thing was the sports day task. Do you remember that?
Yeah, I remember there was some sort of sack race.
Yeah, with manure in or something.
Yeah.
When someone was eating chicken feet, Marcellus.
So, I mean, I thought...
At least Ryan was in there to vomit then.
Oh, you know, I hate vomiting and I hate all this retching and stuff.
I love it.
But when it's like someone like Ryan, I think, you know what, it's like he
wears it well.
He used to vomit a lot.
Mark.
Yeah. Some people are just born to vomit.
Yeah.
And like, I thought he was perfect for that task.
Yeah, like Nikki Graham. Sorry. So yeah, there was like fish guts. I don't know what there was.
There was fish. Is it the same thing? Fish guts.
Yeah, so there was a bunch of gross things. Oh, who knows? Anyway, Hughie had a row with Jackson. I can't remember why, but do you remember that?
No.
Never mind. And then Andy went to the diary room and he said about Hughie. Hughie is not thinking nice things when he looks at me. I think he's made up some myth about me.
Myth.
Yeah, some myth.
Okay.
Quack myth. And then Chelsea said, oh, I've done business, you know, the score is street all the way to Jackson. He said, oh, if I want to like finish someone off in here, I will. And then Jackson...
Well, we know he can break someone's arm with one finger. So, I mean, when's the Chelsea eulogy coming?
It's coming.
Okay, so, I mean, Chelsea...
This was the seeds being sown right here.
Okay, alright.
Yeah.
Go on.
Oh, Jackson went round and told the whole house, oh, Chelsea said he's going to kill you. And then Jackson went back to Chelsea and said, oh, the whole house is worried that you're going to kill him. And Chelsea's like, oh, I'm pleased you told me about this. It's like, Jackson was the one who spread this around about you.
And Jackson did the same thing with Jason.
That's true, actually.
So he's playing...
Backstabber.
No, but he's playing the card that he's like physically intimidated by people.
Yeah.
And the thing is, he's allegedly gangster with an accent that spreads from Nottingham to London and right down to Brighton and maybe even to Calais.
To the home county.
Do you know what I mean? So come on, fam, sort your voice out.
Annihilation week has begun.
So
let's go back to the start. How do you think they handled it? Like, basically, they wake them up one morning, they're like, it's Annihilation week, but they gave them time to kind of strategise. You didn't...
Sorry, did they gov them time?
Is that what I said?
Yeah.
Well, you said it wasn't good the way they give them... I did say gov, you're right. Because I wanted to say it again then.
Right,
give them time to strategise. Should they have just dropped it on them like, bang?
This is the thing. This is what I thought with Annihilation Week. The concept was good. The idea was good. But where it fell down was that it gave them too much time to A, strategise, although allegedly they can't talk about nominations, and B, just to think on their own about who am I going to evict, what am I going to do. And that's where it fell down. They should have dropped it on them in a different way. Like... They should have done like water torture and just like not said it's Annihilation Week, because then you got time to plan, plot, and decide who you're going to get rid of. Yeah,
game plan.
And where it fell apart was in several places. Like when Chelsea went, they Chelsea basically accepted it was supposed to be a unanimous decision.
God. Yeah.
And it wasn't. It wasn't unanimous. The whole point was they should have sat there like a legal show, like in a jury, and been made to sit there and unanimously decide who goes.
Until the biggest bully breaks the weakest person.
In fact, I remember Jackson took control of the situation.
Yeah, he was like, we must not do that under any circumstances.
Yeah, he said we must not.
Yeah.
Just go with the majority. You have to decide. And then they just went with the majority.
They did. And also, it wasn't fair. You're jumping ahead, but we might as well carry on. The way they were at the table dictated who got nominated. You know what I mean? Like, it should have been the pictures. It shouldn't have been you just say the person's name, because then everyone just copies.
Yeah, because when
do you know what I mean?
it's like the sheep vote, one person says one thing, and that influences the next person. So it didn't really add up in that sense. But to be fair, I mean, it's been a bad season, admittedly, but at the same time, the concept was good overall, but I think it was just poorly executed.
Wow. So what happened before what you just said? Andy went to the diary room. He said, "Why is this happening now? People are all enjoying themselves and getting on."
Now, I don't think in all my 25 years of watching Big Brother, I don't think I've ever seen anyone getting on.
No, that's true. And then Jason was a bit of game planning here. He said to Hughie, was like, "What does annihilate mean?" And Jason was like, "It's like Hughie annihilates Andy in an argument." And then Andy's sitting in the living room. He's like, "What's Hughie saying about me?" And he thought Hughie was bitching about him, but actually it was Jason giving an example of how to use the word annihilate in a sentence, which put a thought into Andy's mind. I want to get rid of Hughie. Do you remember? Do you know what I'm talking about?
I do vaguely know what you're talking about, but still, it all comes back to the point that the task was...
exactly, preordained.
No, but the week was... It was badly organised.
Also, Jason started giving the girls massages and said, "Oh, period pains. I don't know how you girls do it. The things you women have to go through."
Who knew that Jason was such a feminist? Would you have thought it? Because I didn't realise that he was like so closely like linked to feeling that bond with women and their period pains and other issues that women go through,
especially after the way he treated Charlie. I mean,
maybe Jason could do that fun run where you you wear pink for breast cancer. That could be a good career move for him.
Could be. So then, what else? Boring. So they were sat in the deliberation room. Big Brother said,
"Was it deliberation?"
Yes, the deliberation room.
Now that's not the war room. I understand, and like. Other things would be better.
It was a bit like that though, wasn't it? Big Brother Canada.
It was like the war room, but deliberation room. It's like hesitation room. It's not very catchy.
No, you're right. I preferred the shatter chamber.
Okay.
So then they all had to go around and give a speech about why they shouldn't be evicted and blah blah blah. Boring. I'll just gloss over that because who cares about Save Me speeches? No one. So then, Yeah,
but the first victim of Annihilation Week
was Chelsea. Which was obviously going to happen.
No, why? Because first of all, it wasn't unanimous.
No.
But he seemed to just take it on the chin.
He took it like a man. I take it like a man.
Well, he is a multi-millionaire. So, there is that. So
when they all... eventually went round and they all picked Chelsea, or most of them did. Andy was like, "Chelsea, would you like to say something?" I thought, yeah, he probably wants to say "fuck you." And then Chelsea said, "I've got a tough life outside." A tough life? You got like £3 billion. And then he was like, "You're all younger and more deserving."
But I thought that was quite magnanimous of him to say that, like, the game is not actually like the most important thing in your life, and there are other people in there that A, need the money more, and B, want to win more. So I really respected like the way that he did that, but I didn't like the way that he went. I thought it was off key. And
then Jackson's like, "Oh, you'll be dearly, dearly missed." Like the way Jackson made himself foreman, it was almost like he wasn't up for nomination. Do you know what I mean? Do you think that?
Well, yeah, I think that, but also it's like Jacko somehow made himself like Judge Rinder or Judge Judy, and like he just took charge of the proceedings. And why? Do you think Ted steered that, or do you think he self-appointed?
Jackson was trying to take the heat off him by being like, I'm in charge, I can't be nominated, I think. Yeah. Anyway, you're saying the way Chelsea went out was bad. In a way, he would have got booed when he went out. He didn't get booed. He got a chance for them. He got 30 minutes to say goodbye. They were all like, oh, Chelsea, you're the man, you're the best. He got to put on his nice jacket. Although he didn't get the interview with Emma, in a way, it was quite nice the way he went out, but it wasn't.
I don't want that